Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So a lot of people are worried about the stock market crashing, right? They're really worried about it. And I've titled this video, if the market crashes, this is what you should do. Because I think a lot of people are really fearful about the market crashing or the pullback or the recession coming. And the thing is that if you are in that scenario or that situation, don't be fearful of what is coming. Be excited about what is coming because there is so much opportunity out there if you know what you're doing. Now, what you're looking at right now is a post that I did with my private Facebook group. Okay, now I have a private client group who I share with my #1 trading strategy. And also I'm there helping them every single day. Now, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. This is what you should do. This is what you should do if you're when the market crashes and so on and so forth. This is what you should do. Absolutely nothing different than what you're doing right now. And I know that might sound silly, but if you think you need to change your strategy and all that sort of stuff in the market downturn, you know, what you should be focusing on is having a good approach to the market so you can go long or you can go short, right? So here is a trade that I took just yesterday, right? You can see I posted this. This was just 15 hours ago. As you can see, right? I've actually blocked out a lot of the names here, but you can see here, right? 15 hours ago. Now, if I open up this chart here, this is just an example of a trade. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to do the same thing, right? But this is just an example of a trade. It was the Great British Pound USD. It was on the Forex market. Now, whether it's the Forex market or the stock market or the futures market, or it's a 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart, daily chart, it's the exact same thing for me, right? I'm looking for the exact same setup. So as you can see here, right, if I bring this down, you can see that that we had this nice sideways movement, and then my entry on this here was the breakout candle, right? Was simply this nice breakout candle, and my exit was simply just using a simple moving average to scale out, and obviously that's where exit, right? Enter there, exit there. I've got a really good chunk of that move. Now, the thing I'm just talking about here, right, is as you can see, right, the #1 thing that most people don't understand is like they think they need a lot of stuff on their charts to do well. I actually don't. I use 2 moving averages. That's it, right? If you look down the bottom here, right, look at this down the bottom here, right? There is nothing, absolutely nothing down the bottom here. I don't use any indicators, yet I achieve a 90+% success rate in my trading. And it all comes back down to having one very simple pattern to trade. So it's bullish or bearish. So as the market is crashing, as the stock market starts to come down, just look for really high probability short setups. That's all, right? And the fact of the matter is this, right? Just like this, right? The market falls faster a lot of the times than it goes up. That's the reason why this one here was a tremendous successful trade for me just yesterday. And the reason why was because what? Because well, there's a lot of reasons why this trade worked out, right? But the market goes down a lot quicker, especially when you start to get a period where the market's doing nothing for a while, and then we start to break out like here, right? We're due for a nice run. So that's what we're looking at there, and that's what we're talking about there. Now, so don't be fearful of the next market crash, right? This is just an example of a trade that I've just taken recently, and I'm trying to share with you that you can actually do just as well or even better in a bear market because the market goes down a lot quicker than it generally goes up. And so therefore be excited about the possibilities as this market starts to maybe peak out or maybe top out and then maybe start to come down through there. Makes sense? All you need is a very high probability trading strategy. And as you can see, right, it doesn't have to be complicated. Don't think you need indicators or stochastics or RSI or any of that sort of stuff. Don't think that you need any of that sort of stuff if you want to get ahead in the market. All you need is a very simple pattern, and your job is just to follow that pattern. Makes sense? So once again, guys, don't be fearful of the next market downturn. Don't be fearful of the next market crash. Be excited, right? And especially if you know what you're doing and you know what to look for, and you know what to look for in a very good high probability bearish setup, just like I'm sharing with you here right now on the 5-minute chart. Now, whether it's the 5-minute chart or the weekly chart or daily chart, it's all the exact same thing, right? Don't be fearful of that. Be excited about it. I'm excited about it. Like this is a great example, right, of what happens in a bear market. It goes quiet for a while, and then we get a breakout bar, and we get a tremendous big run down. This was a tremendous successful trade for me just last night for me. as you can see, right, you can do so well from trading if you know what to focus on and if you know what to do, okay? So whether you're following anyone else or if you're following my stuff or you're following anyone else, you can do so well. Just stay focused on knowing exactly what to look for, both in the bullish setup and the bearish setup, and you can do so well in the markets. Make sense? So again, this whole video here is just to encourage you to not be fearful about anything that happens in the markets. It really isn't, because at the end of the day, as a trader myself, as a trader who I trade the market every single day, and I'm there with my private clients every single day helping them, as a trader, doesn't matter whether the market goes up or it goes down, I don't really care. Actually, I prefer it when the market goes into a recession, goes down. Why? Because when you get set up just like we're looking at right now, guess what? We tend to get a very nice move down, and you can capitalize on some very nice profits, capitalizing on a very big move down. Just like this trade here, right? That I did just yesterday, which was on the Great British Pound, the USD dollar there. Makes sense? So if you do need help with your trading right now and you'd like to join my private coaching group, just email me at howtrader@gmail.com. I'll leave the email address in the chat box below. Just email me, and then I'll see if you're a good fit. It's actually closed right now, but if I think if you're a good fit, then I may allow you into the coaching group where I can teach you my strategy, give you the weekly coaching and the private coaching as well too, on the Facebook group and all that sort of stuff. So if you need my help, just email me, and then I'll have a talk with you, and I'll see if you're a good fit for my coaching program. So guys, and at the end of the day is that don't be scared of the next downturn, right? Actually be excited about it, because there's so much amazing opportunities just around the corner.